Hey, it's your girl Takia the teacher with today's Teachable Moments. So, there is this statement that goes around. You hear it often, a lot of people say it, and it's Jack of all trades, master of none. And the statement itself has always kind of rubbed me the wrong way because it implies that because you know how to do things well, or because you know how to do things, you never master them. Well, if you ever spent any amount of time as a classroom teacher, one of the things you quickly develop is a need to be a jack of all trades. So, because whoever walks in your classroom comes in with many different things, sometimes you have to learn to be the special educator on duty because you're the only educator on duty. You learn how to make do with a printer because the copy machine is down. You learn to do all kinds of things on flip charts. You learn to use your smartboard. You learn to do a lot of things in a short amount of time. You figure out ways to put together programs and format things and do items and do all of that stuff. And because you do it with such repetitiveness and for so long of a time, you do actually master it. In regards to myself, there are not too many things that I take the time to learn that I don't learn with the intent of mastery. Again, there are some things I know just to know, and then there are other things that the reason that I'm trying to know them is so that I can master them. And so the way this shows up in other places in life, yes, I am a jack of all trades, but it's not that I'm a master of none. I'm actually a master of many. What I am not a master at is focusing on more than one of them at a time. And so that for me becomes the takeaway of jack of all trades, master of none. It doesn't mean that you can't learn all your trades. It doesn't mean that you can't learn all the things. Learning is lifelong. Learning is ongoing. You're always going to know more things, especially when you are a person that's what drives you. That's what fools you. You get up in the morning and you want to know, what can I learn today? You're always finding the lesson in anything. And with most teachers, that's the lane we oftentimes find ourselves in. We come across stuff to learn just at random. And it's not the fact that we're even really looking for it. It just pops up in a day. So you learn something new. But the difference between me being a master in mathematics, because I hold a degree in it, I'm not a master in history. I like it. I know it. I can give you facts and things of that nature, but I haven't studied to be a master in history. That's not what I want to do. I'm a master in mathematics. I'm a master in computer science. I'm a master in technology. I'm a master, becoming a master in writing. I'm becoming a master in public speaking. Who would have thought? But there are different things that I am learning how to master or have already mastered. None of them take away from each other. What changes is what my focus is. And so, in trying to narrow down what's my next, there are lots of things that can be my next because I'm good at a lot of things. And I'm not saying that to boast or brag. It's the skill set that I've been blessed with. I can teach, I can write, I can edit, I can do them all. Can I do them all simultaneously? No. And so, in learning how to be the master of your trades, you also learn how to become the master of your time. And when you learn how to become the master of your time, it doesn't matter that you're the jack of all trades. The jack of all trades just means that you know a lot of stuff and you know it at what time you need to use it. And you know at what time and in what group of people you need to use that set of mastery for. It's pointless to walk around knowing a bunch of stuff but not have achieved it to a level of mastery. And everything that you master doesn't mean you need it for that particular moment. Trust God, trust yourself, and trust what you've learned. In those three things, you will know when to use whatever it is that you need to know. So the next time someone calls you a jack of all trades, look at it as a compliment. I do. I'm not looking at the part where you say master of none because I already know that I hold mastery in many. It comes to not letting other people define who you are and what you know about you. And the more that you are in contact and in context with what you know about you, the less that other people say matters to you. There's a difference between constructive criticism and things that are meant to and said to grow you and things that are just said to try to cut you down, derail you, or distract you. You have to know which side of that field that you're on. And if you find yourself standing in the middle of it, then look at the comment that's been said to you and think of it and say, okay, is this something that's going to help me grow one of my trades? Or is this something that someone said because they can't do one of my trades? And a lot of times there's a very fine line in between what that answer is. But you know whether or not the statement comes to grow you because it comes from a place of love. It comes from a place of care. It comes from a place of concern. It comes from a place of, okay, you've done this and this as well. You can maybe do this little thing here to improve it. And sometimes people do those types of things just to try to cut at you because they don't want to see anything that you do succeed or excel or be in any level of perfection. We're not talking about those people. They're going to be who they're going to be. We're talking about the things where someone comes to you and says, hey, I noticed that you do X, Y, and Z. Have you thought of this? What about if you tried this? And they're not saying it in a way to be divisive or anything to you. They're just offering you suggestions on how, or things to think about in what you're doing to help you better master what you're doing. It's not about somebody not appreciating what you do, appreciating your talent, or appreciating your gifts. Some people don't. We're well aware of that, and we're clear. But at other times, those are the things that are sent to send you more into your mastery level because you are the jack of all trades. You do know a lot. Be confident in what you know. Stand by what you know. Learn to master what you know and learn to master your time so that you know exactly when to use them and when not. This has been Teachable Moments with Takia the Teacher. Have a great day.